Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
When the Pacers traded away Paul George, many around the league expected a total rebuild. Instead, Indiana has been a consistent playoff team. They don't have so-called big names on this roster. They do have veterans who stayed humble, who bought in completely, and come to play every night. Young talent that's still on the rise, there's reason for optimism going forward in Indiana. Kevin?
A lot of optimism. Thanks, D.A. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Red Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Pacers, we've got T.J. Warren. Sabonis is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Lamb in at the shooting guard position.
And Raptors president of basketball operations, Masai Ujiri, not just doing an amazing job in Toronto, he's also had a huge role in the growing of the game in Africa.
Growing up in Nigeria, he fell in love with the game of basketball, and he has worked his way up. Now he's given a hand back, building pathways for others to follow in his footsteps, bringing the development and leadership to the continent.
Now, here's Lowry. Boy, he was something else against Utah. And that one is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now Van Vliet, after Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. And there's the pass to Siakam. No coverage that time. Siakam's got the first points of the night for the Raptors.
He is so versatile on the offensive end. Siakam's become reliable in catch and shoot, and that just makes him all the more valuable.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. Sabonis, the pass to Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Siakam. Warren, good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Here's Siakam. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Brogdon finds Warren. Allen with it. Pass to Brogdon. And the shot is long.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Anunoby passes to Lowry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
Outside Warren. To the paint. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Sabonis grabs the board. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Over in the corner, Warren. Sabonis trying to get open. Warren, good. It's a tie ball game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here is Lowry. And it's sent back by Allen.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
That puts them in the lead.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And here is Van Vliet. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Lamb passes to Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. Lowry against Brogdon. Here's Warren. It's tipped. Now, here's Lowry. Here's Anunoby. That shot is off. Nice D from Warren. Tipped away. It's stolen by Ibaka. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Warren. Feeds to Ibaka. They could use a bucket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, it's important to get points any way you can, and Ibaka's turned himself into a good free throw shooter.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The first one at the line is good, and truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren, they've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Ibaka hits both of them. And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurriculars. He can get a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders, something he's got to be aware of.
Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry. Those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
This is what I like about Lowry. Not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
Pass to Brogdon. Right side Warren. 6 to shoot. It's up a 3. They get it again. Sabonis, the pass to Allen. Brogdon kicks to Lamb. Now the pass to Sabonis. From deep. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him, because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yes, he is definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Anunoby passes to Lowry. Kicks to Ibaka. It's blocked.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that. One of the league's best kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon, discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
first one drops. Smitty, you're talking about Siakam. The Raptors president is from Nigeria and very active in the Basketball Without Borders program.
You're totally right. A prospect like Siakam was on his radar. The late first-round pick in 2016 was more than rewarding where he ended up at.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sabonis finds Brogdon. Outside Warren. Right block shot, and there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Warren.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Lowry against Brogdon. The drive by Lowry. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Malcolm Brogdon, number 1.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. Siakam against Sabonis. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Back to Warren. Brogdon outside. Allen right side. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the right side. Here's Siakam.
And the most improved player in the league last season. Pascal Siakam got better in every statistical category.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
The first one falls. Siakam hits them both. Pacers trail by 5. Lamb with the ball. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sabonis. Over Lowry. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 6.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. The tray. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And it's 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
A threat from anywhere on the floor. Lowry does it with skill, and he does it with toughness.
Brogdon the pass to Allen. He kicks to Warren. Back to Allen. Dishes to Warren. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For 3, Brogdon. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Shoots over Brogdon. No good off the back of the rim.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Outside Warren. Back to Brogdon. Indiana moving the ball around. Passes it to Sabonis. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point lead.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Indiana's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Now here's Lamb, covered by Van Vliet. Brogdon against Lowry. Brogdon kicks to Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. There's the three. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Sabonis. He's coming off a 28-point game against Boston.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort. He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Lowry. It's over Brogdon. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten overeager.
Lamb passes to Brogdon. And here's Sabonis. Outside to Brogdon. Basket good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 10. And the pass to Ibaka. Pass to Van Vliet. And he's good on the 3-ball. Van Vliet's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now Warren. From deep 3-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Toronto with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. And Serge Ibaka talked about his skill set and how it complements Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam and what he brings to the team.
My defense toughness, my experience playing with those two guys, one of the best in the game right now. And then, helping those two here, and with my experience, what I learned, I think I can help the team a lot, energy, and both hands on the floor.
And really, Ibaka is a seasoned veteran now, a terrific role player known for his defense.
And Ibaka knows his role and plays it well.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Davis. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And Toronto has possession. The Pacers making the shot. Sabonis with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. McConnell scanning the floor. Passes it to McDermott. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Looking to end his cold spell. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 12 points in the game.
Kyle Lowry isn't tall, but he is fearless going down there in the lane.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, It comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." Kevin, that's what made him. Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. The Raptors have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Lee checked in for Indiana. Siakam. Now, Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision, but I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides to the rim.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare. You're right.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Now, here's Lowry. He's covered by McConnell. No good from Gasol. Pacers trail by 13. And here's McConnell. To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Having a big who can run the floor is obviously a value. What I like about Siakam, he can finish in so many ways.
Now, here's McConnell. Outside Holiday. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. On its way from McDermott for 2. A rebound by Gasol. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Celtics. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
McConnell kicks to Leaf. Left side, Turner. A shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Turner inside, defended by Gasol. Shots good by Turner. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Lowry passes to Siakam. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In third, the Pacers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Turner. Outside Holiday. From outside, off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think it's helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point. Here is Davis, following the score by Indiana. Good D by Holiday.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
The pass to Turner. Makes it off the glass. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Davis. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 18. It's stolen by Davis. Siakam kicks to Davis. Raptors need to get a shot off. And Siakam throws it down.
You know, he's able to shoulder more and more of the load offensively. Siakam's star continues to rise.
McConnell finds Turner. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Shooting two. And that one misses. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger, and continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Justin Holiday. And the second free throw, good.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Here's Lowry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got 14 points.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Now, here's McConnell. To the middle. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here is Lowry. They have a 19-point lead, and the shot goes in. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there are guys who can drive like Lowry, but not many that can shoot as well, too. That's what opens up his penetration game.
Here's Leaf. He dishes it to Warren. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. Outside Warren, and that's going to be a treble.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Brogdon. He had a strong showing last season, averaged about 15 points a game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Brogdon against Powell. Just 5 on the clock. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
So it's the Pacers now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Ibaka comes with the double team. Turner finds McConnell, and it's in there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lowry feeling it out a bit, and he converts the layup. Lowry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closer, and the shot goes in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Brogdon with it. Lowry covering. High, arcing shot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And that's 11 points for Miles Turner.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Lowry penetrating. A second chance effort. Anunoby kicks to Powell. Passes to Ibaka. Toronto working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Pass to Lowry. The 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
The pass to Turner. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka's still able to surprise people very quick off the floor. That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D-pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Brogdon finds Turner. Brogdon outside. From the low block. The shot by Turner, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Ibaka outside. Up top, Powell. He's guarded by Brogdon. Powell against Brogdon. From outside the arc. The shot by Powell, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
16 seconds left to play in the first half. McConnell passes to Turner. Left side, Warren. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Toronto. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 21 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Domantas Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb out there with Brogdon, and there's Jared Allen, and it's Warren in at the small forward. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Sabonis kicks to Warren. And stolen by Siakam. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go, all the way if he can.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brogdon outside. Warren with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Warren's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Anunoby. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reason why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays, you know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Serge Ibaka has gone through a lot of roles since he's entered the league. Now pretty much a shot blocking stretch 4.
Ibaka hits both of them. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now Lamb. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23, and he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. And here is Van Vliet. 8 points for him. Siakam left side. Excellent D there from Allen.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
On the wing, Lamb. Back to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brogdon against Lowry. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Brogdon against Siakam. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Here's Sabonis. Warren finds Sabonis. Over Lowry. Here's Allen. Sabonis trying to get open. Allen, that's good.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Brogdon against Lowry. Pass to Siakam. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Down low. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist from Jeremy Lamb. That's 10 points for Sabonis. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Passes it to Van Vliet. He feeds it to Ibaka. And that one, good. Ibaka's got 6.
Wow, that was a nice athletic roll out of the screen. Ibaka moves with tremendous ease.
Brogdon against Lowry. Here's Sabonis. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by Lamb. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever, mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Brogdon.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Marc Gasol's checked in for Toronto. Davis comes in for Kyle Lowry. And so he makes both from the line. Well, guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
They throw good. Siakam. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Lobbed up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Siakam. 18 points for him.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Brogdon. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Toronto shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Left side, Ibaka. And no good. And Indiana will come the other way. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. McDermott passes to Sabonis. Shoots over Van Vliet. Sabonis, no good. Toronto shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. To the paint, it's stolen by Ibaka. Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Lamb. Now here's Van Vliet. 8 points for him. Here's Siakam. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
Brogdon with it. He's got 6. Upside Lamb. Back to Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Davis. 6 points for him. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. To the middle. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen.
Shooting 2.
Siakam. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Siakam hits them both. And here's McConnell. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's the pass to Sabonis. Over Siakam. Offensive rebound. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out. Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lobbed up there for Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow. Now here's Powell. He has 7. Kicks it to Davis. Siakam looking around. And the 3 off target. The Pacers shooting well. They're at 45%. On the wing, Lamb. He's guarded by Davis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. And it's sent back by Allen.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, last season's performance for him averaged about 6 points a game last season, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it.
Take a break.
He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Free throw good, Gasol.
Over a decade in Memphis for Marc Gasol. Even played his high school basketball there. Now a new phase.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for the Raptors. And so Gasol nails them both. And when you spend as much time in one city as Marc Gasol and mean as much as he did to the Grizzlies franchise in that city of Memphis, you know what, Smitty? It's got to be tough to move on.
I'm sure, Kevin, for both sides. Regardless of what he accomplished moving forward, his jersey is getting retired in Memphis. No question about it.
And you look at per-minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Free throw good, Sabonis. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile, and that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Sabonis has got 17 now.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. The shot by Powell, no good. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lamb with the bounce pass. McConnell passes to Turner. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
That free throw good from Turner.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
All free throws good from Turner. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by McConnell. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Here's Powell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Here's McConnell. Lock at 6. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Kept alive. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it.